Hello and welcome to this pick a card reading. Today we are going to be asking the question, will I be successful in my next project? And here are the three options. You can choose one or more of these options. The first one here is a squirrel. The second one is a woodpecker. And the third one is a dolphin. So take a deep breath and choose squirrel, woodpecker, or dolphin. And I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome pile number 1 to your reading. Today we have 3 cards. The Strength in reverse, the 3 of Wands in reverse, and the 10 of Swords in its upright position. And the question on our minds today was, will I be successful in my next venture? The spirit here is warning against pushing yourself too hard. You have all of the things in mind that you want to do. However, your body may not always respond in the way that you expect it to. You need to be able to give yourself time off, and you need to be able to rest and feel what it means to be in a human body and in a human life. You may begin to feel stronger as the Strength in reverse in its early phase talks to us about having the opportunity to start feeling stronger again. You may be able to start persuading the universe little by little of this new project you have in your mind, and you'll be able to feel compassion and understanding, not only for yourself, but for the people around you. It's time to take the opportunity to be patient. Your body can only go so far. So yes, this project can be a success as long as you attend to the time that you need to rest and recuperate between the different steps of completing this process. It's not a one and done. In fact, it's a long process that awaits you, little by little, moving towards the culmination of this project, but you can't take it all in one go. With the 3 of Wands in its reverse position, we can see a figure looking out into the distance, and the horizon is in front of them. They have their hand on one of the wands, and there are 2 more right behind him. The card here says that you have an opportunity to seek out this adventurous horizon that we see in the 3 of Wands. We see hills, mountains, a lake with boats, and we see that this person is going towards that. You may be the leader in this new project of yours. You're a visionary and you're doing something that nobody in your immediate family or your immediate friend group is really doing. And therefore, you need to trust that you have the strength to do this, just not all at one time. And that's important for Spirit wants you to know that. You are on a new adventure that is really different from what is around you at the moment. And so it's important to take it with calm, to attend to the thoughts as we see the 10 of Swords depicts swords stabbed into a figure that is laying down. And it's important to see that all of the faces in these 2 cards, the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, are looking away from us. The Strength card is looking towards us and reminding us that we can tame the lion. But it's not something that happens overnight, and it's not happening all in one day. It's a process that will take time and energy and forethought. Listen to your body along the way. It has infinite wisdom about how and when these things could happen for you, but it needs to rest. In fact, the previous project or situation you were in has caused a lot of pain and has made you feel like you're almost a victim to your circumstances. You are not, but you do need to rest and rethink those things that have been formulating in your mind, those thoughts that are so present and causing you so much pain. Thank you so much, pile number one. Your new project can absolutely be a success, but it's important to keep these things in mind as you venture forward. Bye. Hello and welcome, pile number two. Today you chose the Woodpecker, and you have 3 cards that have come in for you today. The first is the Sun, the second is the Four of Swords, and the third is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun card depicts a happy little baby riding a horse surrounded by sunshine and sunflowers and beautiful plants. He has or she has a smile on their face, and there's a large banner being waved in the air. This is a time of prominence, of stepping out into the spotlight, of having attention on you, of realizing what it is that you want to do with this project, and feeling a sense behind all the chaos that things are going to work out. And that is Spirit's message to you today. Things are absolutely going to work out. The Four of Swords reminds us that it is important to make sure that we contemplate and think about what it is that we truly want out of this situation. It's important to pay attention to the negative thoughts that come through, to really help support yourself in that manner, because your thoughts can dictate so much about your life. And that's what the Four of Swords really tells us today. The Two of Pentacles depicts a young figure holding 2 pentacles and joyfully dancing as he juggles them around. However, it's come in its reverse position in this reading for you today, pile 2, which leads me to believe that you're feeling a lot of pressure, that this situation maybe requires a tremendous effort on your part, and therefore can be a little costly to your sense of enjoyment and fulfillment, and just play and experiencing life as it is. So it's important not only to know that this project has a lot of really powerful energy here, depicted by the Sun, but it's also important to know that this energy is not infinite. The Two of Pentacles depicts an infinity sign, and it's coming in its reverse position. It talks about taking care of your health and making sure that you fill up the sense of joy and play that is also a requirement for being human. The Four of Swords also asks you to take some time out and meditate. Think about the plans that you're having and carefully plan out your day and your schedule in terms of what you want to experience. The project is definitely fated for greatness, and you can walk into this with a sense of assurance that this is really highly connected to who you are and what you want to do. However, it is important to balance not only the outward motion that is represented by the Sun, but also the inward motion that is represented by the Four of Swords. If you happen to be listening to this and thinking, well, I've been meditating and planning a lot, then it may be that the Two of Pentacles is depicting the opposite for you. Whatever the case is, there are 2 types of energy shown in this reading. The Sun, which is forward, outward, upward, active energy, and the Four of Swords, which is calm, inward, quiet, reflective energy. And the Two of Pentacles in its reverse position talks about these things being out of balance. My guess is that you'll need to incorporate a little bit more fun and excitement into your daily schedule, and or just the joy of being alive, whether that's a quiet cup of tea or a favorite TV show, to take a break and when you're not working on your project to relax and do something that fills your internal cup. And that's it for pile number 2. You guys have a great project upcoming, so keep your energy high, but also take that time to rest. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. The first card that you got in today was the Queen of Cups. And she talks about this project that you're taking on being extremely emotionally fulfilling. So congratulations. Great work with that. You've really tapped into what is important to you as a person. And this is an indication that you are on the right path. You have a lot of psychic and intuitive and spiritual energy supporting this project. And so it's almost a slam dunk. I think it is important to remember, as we have the 9 of Pentacles here, as well as the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles depicts a happy figure with a bird standing in a garden, surrounded by these beautiful pentacles and a lush grapevine. However, this come in its reverse position. The 9 of Cups is come in its upright position, and it depicts a figure sitting in front of 9 cups on a pedestal. And the figure has his arms crossed and looks happy and content. However, there is a sense that there may be something missing with these 2 cards. And the 9 of Pentacles in its reverse position talks about not having to rely solely on yourself to have this project come to life. There are people who support you, and you can also search for support in a network of people, in your community, in your family, or in your friend group. You don't have to handle this situation alone, and you don't have to act on your own. This project can be supported by those who are around you. It's also important that you do the hard work that this project requires. You will have to sacrifice some things in order to put energy into this new project, and it can be a little annoying to have to do that. But remember that this is a project that will require a step-by-step approach, and there's really no way around that. You're going to have to put in the hard work, and you're going to have a little bit of self-discipline in order to really make it work. You are going to achieve this comfortable lifestyle through this project that you're doing. And it's true that right now it doesn't really look like that, and it doesn't really feel like that. It feels like you're having to stretch yourself a little thin in order to achieve it. However, it is important to remember that it's coming, and you may be seeking more refinement in your life in general. This is the potential for living the life that you want, that actually supports your desire to live a slow, meaningful, and mindful and luscious life. The 9 of Cups here talks to us about the fact that you can enjoy a little bit of smugness. The situation has worked in your favor, and this new project is going to bring out a side of you that truly supports what it is that is important to you. And the truth is that you've sacrificed a lot to be able to work on this project. And so relaxing and enjoying the luxury of all the hard work that you have put in to get you to this place is supported by spirit right now. They're saying that you are achieving and obtaining this goal. This project is going to do well. That's very clear through this reading. And so pat yourself on the back. You made it. You did it. You made it. You did it. You are going to get what you think you want. And it's true that this is just the beginning of an entirely new chapter that brings a lot of joy and a lot of pleasure to your life. Thank you so much, pile number 3, for your reading today. And let me know in the comments section or the review section what resonated for you and what you will be taking away from this reading. Congratulations. See you in the next one. Bye.